But yeah, I mean.
No worries. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, game 2 at the TFL Prospect Wire Championships here in Salina, Texas. I'm back, your host and commentator, James Tyson. We're about to start Buzz in 14U National versus Athletics McCardo Academy. Here we go. And straight off the bat, JC gets up in there, lines one to the shortstop, and that's going to be out, number 1.
Now number 27, Quincy Allison.
All right, next up, number 27, Cozette coming up with the box, hitting in the 2 spot. Mr. Jones, Mr. Welch, Miss Cook, welcome to the stream. And she's going to foul that one back, and that will be strike 1. That is number 8 out there starting for Athletics McCardo Academy. We'll probably call them McCardo or Academy for short. There's a shot there to second, scoops it up over to first, and that'll be out, number 2. Balls are flying, as you can hear. Angelo Puma, welcome. All right, that's going to bring up number 6, Avery Welch. Got a quick 2 outs on her already. No runners on. That'll be down in the dirt. Ball 1. Start her at bat off with. He calls that one ball 2. That was right down the pipe. We got a really beautiful view right behind the blue. I don't want to encourage him anymore, but that was a good looking pitch if you ask me. Should have been a strike. Down low, ball 3, Avery heading the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. .30 pitch. Down low, and she's going to draw the walk, and Buzz will have them a runner on. That's going to bring up number 13, Gabrielle, hitting in the 4 spot. 2 outs on her, runner at first. Jennifer Dixon, welcome to the stream. Amber, welcome back. Hopefully the data will run smooth for us and we will have no hiccups on this game. Last year it streamed very well out here at this location. And for some reason it just isn't clicking very well, and it didn't in the first game, but you know, we deal with what we get. All right, 1 ball, no strike, runner first, 2 outs. So we did some digging on this Athletics McCardo Academy. They're down from Houston. Very formidable team. She bunts over to first, and that will be out, number 3. Evidently, that was not the call. I don't think Austin called for a bunt, maybe. Not too happy on that one. But nonetheless, we are on defense now. So we'll line out your defense here for you. Starting off behind the dish is going to be number 21, Mia. Over at first base, we're going to have number 20, Sophia. I believe we're going to have number 7, Trinity, over at second. Number 13, Gabrielle, over at shortstop. Number 6, Avery over at third. For your outfielders over in right field, looks like number 14, Caroline. Over in center, number 3, JC. And I'm going to guess over in left field, number 11, Laney. Your starting pitcher for game number 2 today will be number 27 out in the circle, Cosette Tyson for Buzz, 14U National. We're going to pause just briefly for the audio. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Debbie Coleman, welcome back to the stream. Leading off for Macardo is going to be number 10, hitting in the 1 spot. First pitch, bottom of the first. And it's going to be high, ball 1. So if there's any indication from the top first half of the inning, umpire has a tight strike zone. You're going to have to get them at below the numbers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Brings the count 1-1. And inside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strikes to count. And it'll be down low outside, ball 3. There's 1 down the pipe. Going to bring it back to a full count, 3-2. And she's going to foul tip that one. Battling it off, and she'll see another pitch on the full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 1. Let's bring up number 4, hitting in the 2 spot. 1 out on her. Hey. All right, number 4 stepping in the box, hitting in the 2 spot, 1 out on her. Well, change up hangs up there just a little bit, and that'll start off with a ball 1. Just a little high, ball 2. Number 4 with a small stature here, presenting a smaller strike zone. Gonna have to bring those down a little bit. That'll be high, ball 3. Number 4 ahead in the count. 3 balls and no strikes in a hitter's count. Coach is going to have to bring it down and find the zone here. If you don't want to walk her. Show and bunt. There's one in the pipe. Strike 1 looking.
It doesn't have to
All right, a little discussion there, I guess, about her footwork. And so they call a legal pitch. Number 4 draws the walk. And number 3 now coming up in the number 3 spot. Hanos, we're going to miss. Strike 1. There's one down the pipe. Strike 2 looking. See if they'll test me out behind the plate here with the runner at first. Outside, there goes the throw down to second. A little off target, and she'll be in there with a stolen base at second. That'll be ball 1. Bring the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner now in scoring position at second. Up high. That gets out of Mia's glove, and a runner goes to third on the pass ball. Two balls and 2 strikes, evening up the count now, 2-2. 1 out. Runner 60 feet away at third. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 2. That'll bring up number 99, hitting in the 4 spot now. 2 outs on her, runner at third. Fouls that one back, strike 1. That'll be a little low there, just outside the zone. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strikes to count. Up high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
No, do not finish it.
Just a little low, ball 3. Just barely missing the zone here. Umpire definitely has a tight strike zone. And that will be ball 4, and she will draw the walk. Now to put runners on the corners. This is going to bring up number 2, hitting in the 5 spot. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Buzz just needs 1 out to get out of this half inning here. There's 1 in the zone. Strike 1 looking. There's a shot out in right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. She'll be in there with a single. They try to go to 3. Should have hit the cutoff to prevent the runner from going to second. But that will put them on the board. This will bring up number 15, hitting in the 6th spot. Runners at 2nd and 3rd in scoring position now with 2 outs. There's 1 in the zone. Strike 1 looking. 25 pitches thus far for number 27 out there in the circle for Buzz 14U National. There's a little chopper there. That's going to find the gap up the middle. That'll be a base hit. 2 runs coming home. And that'll be a single. 2 RBI hit. And they jump out 3-0. This is number 8 now hitting in the 7th spot. 2 outs on her, runners at first. Buzz trying to find this final 3rd out to get out of the half inning. And he's calling a strike. Do they get her? And she is thrown out at second.
So much until I got the hands off the feet.
Excuse me.
All righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back at the action. Leading off is going to be number 7, Trinity, followed up by number 14, Caroline. Followed up by number 20, Sophia. It's going to be your 5th, 6th, and 7th hitters. All right, they're down by 3 in the top of the 2nd. They're going to have to generate some offense here. Let's see what they can do. Trinity calls time. 3, welcome to the stream. And that'll be down low, ball one. Start Trinity's at-bat off with. Buzz has to find a way. The bats have been kind of sporadic here and there. There's a nice shot out there in left field, not deep enough. Oh, she gets it in her glove, and that will be out, number one. Good catch by the left fielder over there.
Now batting, number 14,
That's going to bring up number 14, Caroline, hitting in the sixth spot. One out on her already. And pops her up infield, and that should be caught. Out, number two.
now batting, number 20, Sophia Brady.
All right, 2 quick outs and 3 pitches. That's going to bring up number 20, Sophia, hitting in the 7th spot. Got 2 quick outs on her. Little chip there on the left side, foul ball, and that'll be a long strike one. Or a short one, should I say. And a hard hit ball out in the right field, and that is caught. 1, 2, 3, they go down. And we'll head to the bottom of the second inning. McCardo Academy leading 3-0 here early in the game.
Okay, bro. Feels big, high maintenance.
All righty, here we go. That didn't last long. Heading back into the action, bottom of the second inning. McCardo leading 3-0 over Buzz. Leading off, she's going to come back and finish her at bat. Number 8, hitting in the 7th spot.
Let's
Swing and a miss. Strike one to start things off with. And it'll be just outside, ball one. And just a little low there, ball two. Number 8 getting ahead in the count here, 2-1. Nice breeze coming in. Gotta love it. And that'll be a high, ball 3. Bring the count 3 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 brings it back. Count back full. And she got a piece of it and fouls it out of play to the right side, and she'll see another one. Wild pitch, and she'll get the walk. This will bring up number 24, hitting in the 8th spot. That'll be down low. Ball 1. And he's saying she went. That'll be strike 1. Evening up that count, 1-1. And that one falls low. 2 balls and 1 strike. And fires that one out of play to the right side. It's going to even up that count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a runner at first, no outs. Temps have risen to about 92 now, but we do got a nice breeze coming from third, and the clouds do help out every now and then. Now, wild pitch outside. That'll bring the count full and move the runner from first to second. Payoff pitch. And a little chop there to Avery, looking at second, over to first. Oh, and it's dropped. And she will be safe, reaching on an error.
Hey, you want to do it? Do it.
Austin's going to come out and talk to the field umpire out there, but we had a pretty good view from here, and unfortunately, it did not stay in her glove. And I'm going to scratch her down for an E3 at first. That'll bring up number 22, hitting in the 9th spot. She's got runners on the corners, no outs. Just below the knees there, he calls ball 1. Just missing the corner, ball 2. And it's going to get past Mia there. And it's going to score a run. Ball 3. Runner moves to second. Do we call it a pass ball or a wild pitch? All right. 3 balls and no strikes. Runner at second. 4-0 now. There's one that finds the zone. Strike 1 looking.
Oh my God. Get your attitude.
And he's going to call ball 4.
Come on, Jay.
Now to bring up number 5, hitting in the 10 spot. We're going to get a visit from the dugout. It looks like we will have a pitch and change. And that'll do it for number 27. Austin's going to bring in number 5, Kendall, now to get in some work. Getting her some innings, getting her ready for Colorado. Here in the next couple of weeks, that's where we'll be heading.
What's now pitching?
AKA the soul
All right, number 5, Kendall, is ready to go in the circle. Number 27, Cosette, takes over at first base. All right, here we go. Runners at first and second. No outs. There's one in the pipe. Strike 1 looking.
Hi, Cece.
Bumps it up. And Mia with the catch behind the dish. Now to be out. Number 1 on the pop-up bunt.
It's literally still on out.
All right, rotating to the top of the order. Number 10 coming up in the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first. She's got 1 out on her. Runners at first and second. And takes a strike 1 looking. To the viewers, welcome back. Ashley Weeks, welcome to the stream. Fouls are off to the right side. Strike 2. And there's a shot out there to left field. Oh, Gabrielle comes out from nowhere, throws over to second, gets the catch for out number 2, tries to get the double play. What a catch. Out number 2. Number 4 now coming up in the box. 0 for 0 in the game. Walked her first time up, back in the first. 2 outs on her now. Runners at first and second. There's a strike 1 call. Looking. Strikes are small. Up high, outside, ball 1. It's going to even up that count. 1-1. 2 outs. Buzz trying to get out of the inning with no damage or minimal. Ricardo's already scored 1 run. Pops her up on the right side, foul ball, and she'll find herself behind the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lydia, welcome to the stream. Up high, outside. That's going to even up that count. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Foul tip in the glove, and that is strike 3 for out number 3. And they get out of trouble. All right, we'll head to the top of the 3rd inning. Buzz down 4-0. They're going to try to get the offense out here and get something started. Number 8 out there from Ricardo has only pitched 13 pitches in 2 innings and has held Buzz at bay. Actually, Buzz is looking for their first hit. They've gotten 1 walk out of it so far. Pretty good defense, pretty good pitching. We knew going in that this Ricardo Academy team would be a tough go. Leading off is going to be number 21, Mia, followed up by number 11, Laney. And then we'll rotate to the top of the order. It's going to be your 8th and 9th hitters of the lineup. Bats just need to get heated up and start something here.
Now batting, number 21, Mia Coleman.
We did pretty much get started on time. Game was scheduled at 2:15, I believe. And she fouls that one over the left side for strike 1 to start things off with. And it'll be down low inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strikes to count. Oh, pops her up on the left side, but that'll be out of play, and that'll be a long strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes is the count now. Pops her up. Another one foul ball. Battles it off. She'll come back and try it again. Don, Coach Don, welcome back, sir.
What about 2-1?
Down low inside. Ball 2 is going to even up that count. 2-2. There's a shot. That's going to drop for a base hit. Mia will be on there for a leadoff single. And that's how you do it. That's how you start it. You got to chip away. One at bat at a time. All right, it's going to bring up number 11, Laney, hitting in the 9 spot. She's got a runner at first, no outs. Maybe they can get something started here. Showing bunt. Foul ball, he calls it. Strike 1. Hard hit ball on the left side. That's going to be a base hit. Moving Mia over to second. Bottom of the order. Sparking on fire here. Runners at first and second now. We're going to rotate to the top of the order. Number 3, JC coming back in the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Lined out to shortstop her first time up back in the first. It's okay. JC gets the sign, steps in the box. Runners at first and second, no outs here. Trying to make an opportunity happen. Down low outside, ball 1. A little chip slap there. Are they going to get her at first? They get the out at first, but she does her job and moves both runners over to second and third.
Number 27, Cozy Tyson.
Be great, kid. Have fun. All right, number 27 up at the box, 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out on a 4-3, her first time up back in the first. Only 1 out on her, runners at second and third. Takes ball 1 down low and away. All right, number 00, Kaylee coming in, and will courtesy run for Mia over at third base. Down low, that's a good take below the knees. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, runner second and third. Hard hit ball out there in the gap. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. That's bringing it home. Kaylee. But she gets the RBIs. We'll give her the single.
Hey, good hit, Cozy.
No Holland, number 6, Avery Ralph.
That'll be, we'll give her the single. 2 RBIs. Tries to push second. Doesn't get it, and that'll be out number 2. And there's a shot there from Avery to short second base. And that will be out number 3. On the 4-3. They got 2 back. So Cozy was favoring her stomach just a little bit. She had to slide back to first, hoping to get back safely. As you know on the Facebook, she does got a new piercing in her belly button. She's got it bandaged up to try to protect it, but I'm sure that kind of hurt a little bit, it being a little tender. But she seems okay. All right, we're going to pause some music, pause for the audio, and we'll be right back. All righty, here we go. Back at the action. Buzz chipping away a little bit at it. Cut the lead in half. 4-2 now. Academy still leading. Coming up to bat, leading things off. Number 3 hitting in the 3 spot for McCardo. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first. And takes a high one up top. Starts things off with a ball 1. There's one in the zone. Strike 1 looking. Is going to even up that count. 1-1. Oh, outside. Good thought, though. I like it. It tried to come back in, but that'll be ball 2. Just a little too far outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. So now that Buzz has won at least 1 game, we will definitely play game 3 today, and it'll be shortly after this one. So stay tuned. I believe that'll be a 4-something game time. Girls will get a little bit of a break in between this game and the last game of the day. Then we'll see where everything falls and where we end up. And she will draw the walk. And McCardo will have them a leadoff runner. This will bring up number 99 coming up in the box. 0 for 0, walked her first time up back in the first. She's got a runner at first, no outs. And there's a little bunt there. They pick it up. They run into each other, can't field it cleanly, and she'll be in there with a single. This will bring up number 2. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice double out in right center her first time up back at the first. Got runners at first and second with no outs. Throws out a little blunt, but that's going to roll foul for strike 1. And pops it up left side. And it is not caught. G comes up after it. We're going to scratch that down as an error. Gabrielle went out there to try to go for it. I think that's Laney out there in left field. Didn't call her off. Maybe Laney should have called her off. We're going to call that an E6. Bases are loaded now. No outs. Number 15 coming up to the box. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice single up the middle. She's looking to pour it on here. And he's going to call strike 1 on the inside. And fouls that one back. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, no outs. 0-2 pitch. And a wild pitch. That bounces back in Mia's favor. And that will hold the runner at third. Bring the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And fouls her back, battles it off. She'll see another one. No, just outside. Ball 2 is going to get up that count. 2-2. And gets a piece of it and fouls that one back. She increases that pitch count. Seventh pitch of this at-bat coming. Bases are loaded. No outs. Rose finds himself in a little bit of a pickle here. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 1. That'll be Kendall's first strikeout of the game. This will bring up number 8, hitting in the 7th spot. 0 for 0 in the game. Walked her first time up back in the 2nd. She's got 1 out on her. Bases are still loaded. And she'll take ball 1 up high. Showing bunt. Pulls it back. That's a strike 1 anyways. Finding the zone. There's a shot there, scooped up. Brought home for the force. Out, number 2.
Good job, Avery.
This will bring up number 24, hitting in the 8th spot, reached on an error her first time up, back in the 2nd. Pops her up, foul ball to the right side, strike 1. Bases are still loaded, 2 outs on her. Inside down low. That'll be ball one. That was a good stop by Mia there. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded. There's one that finds his own. Strike 2 looking. Throw down the third. She gets back in time. And right off of Kendall's foot, over to Trinity from Gabrielle. 4 out, number 3 on the fielder's choice there. And they get out of trouble. And we'll head to the top of the 4th. Ricardo leading 4-2 now over Buzz. I think we're about an hour into the game now. They've got another 30 minutes, plenty of time to try to chip away and get back into this game. Temps are creeping up a little bit, not too shabby. I'm looking at 93 degrees out here in Salina. We do got a nice breeze. And every now and then these clouds will roll over us and it may feel like 88, 89. So it's not too bad for a spectator. I'm sure it's pretty hot out there on that field. It probably feels like 100 out there on that turf. You can smell the rubber melting out there. So I don't want to take nothing away from them. Talking like it's gravy easy. They're out there, they're the ones out there battling it out in the heat on the turf.
Now batting, number 13, Gabriel Gold.
All right, top of the 4th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Buzz down by 2. Ricardo leading 4-2 here. Leading off is going to be number 13, Gabrielle. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 1-3 her first time up back in the first. She'll be followed up by number 7, Trinity, and then followed up by number 14, Caroline. It's going to be your 4th, 5th, and 6th hitters in the lineup. Let's see if they can generate some offense and get the team back in it here. And I'll be down low for ball 1 to start off with. Oh, pops her up. Infield, second base, calling for it. Makes the catch for out, number 1.
Now batting, number 7, Trinity Franklin.
They must forgot I'm the reason the whole hood.
All right, brings up number 7, Trinity. Hitting the 5th spot. She's 0 for 1. Popped out to left field her first time up back in the 2nd. 1 out on her. And she'll take a swing at it, get ahead of it, and foul that one to the left side. Strike 1. And she'll try to get a piece of that one, fouls it off. Trinity finds herself behind the count now, 0-2. There's a shot up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. Trinity will find herself on there with a single.
Now batting, number 14, Caroline Stoss.
All right, that brings up number 14, Caroline, hitting in the 6th spot, 0 for 1 in the game. Popped one out the third base, her first time up back in the 2nd. She's got a runner at first with some speed. It's only one out on her. Oh, he's going to call that strike one on the outside edge there. Down low just a little bit, and that's going to even up the count, 1-1. I'm not really going to argue with this blue strike zone. I mean, he is making the girls pitch. Doesn't have a wide one. It's pretty tight zone, so you just got to get in there and get a ball in it. Two balls and one strike is the count. Down low inside. There goes Trin to second. She'll be safe. It's an overthrow. Here she comes to third.
Yeah, baby. 31, Caroline.
3 balls and 1 strike now, and Caroline has a runner 60 feet away with Trinity over at third in scoring position. Down low, and she will draw the walk. Now Buzz has runners on the corners. Ty Run represented at first base. This is going to bring up number 20, Sophia, hitting in the 7th spot, 0 for 1 in the game. She popped out to right field, her first time up back in the 2nd. So the infield had a little huddle there in the circle, and it finally brought out the head coach. It'll take a little bit more time. And he'll stay out there as long as the umpire will allow it, and he's had enough. Oh, now they're doing a pitch and change after about 30 seconds, and that'll do it for number 8. And we'll see number 17 come in the circle now. Can't argue. I mean, they are working with within the confines of the rules. They are timed games. And when it starts coming down to the wire, you can shave off 5 to 8 minutes, you know, by all means. This one here, though, bringing in a little bit more velocity. Trying to get a read on it. High 50s. All right, here we go. Number 20, Sophia, stepping up in the box. 1 out, runners on the corners. Coach trying to milk off and not as much time as humanly possible. All right, now we're ready to get back at the action finally. And swing and a miss. Strike one to start things off with. Check swing there, and that'll be ball one. 1 ball, 1 strikes to count. And she'll foul that one off the left side and find herself behind the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Down low inside, ball 2. Evens up that count, 2-2. Now battles it off, sends it over to the right side, foul ball. She'll see another one.
Battle, Sophia. Get it out front, baby.
Oh, and that is a strike 3. First base is occupied. Now we'll be out, number 2. Now to bring up number 21, Mia, hitting in the 8th spot, 1 for 1 in the game, had a nice single out to left field her first time up back in the 3rd. She's got runners on the corners, 2 outs on her, and they're running out of time. Hard hit ball out at right field, going deep, and that is caught for out, number 3. We're going to pause for the audio. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go back at the action. Bottom of the 4th inning. Time is becoming of the essence. Leading off for Mercado is going to be number 22, hitting in the 9th spot, 0 for 0 in the game. Walked her first time up, back in the 2nd. And they're leading Buzz 4-2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Do got some defensive changes. Number 8, Kylie, has come in over at first. Looks like all other defensive positions have remained the same. Number 14, Caroline, out there in right field. And number 22 starts off with ball 1 high outside. And strike one called on the inside edge. Looking, evens that count 1-1. There's one down the pipe. Strike two. Looking. 1 ball, 2 strike is the count.
It was so bad.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 1. And that'll bring up number 5, hitting in the 10th spot. 0 for 1 in the game. Popped out to the catcher on a bunt attempt. She got 1 out on her. And it'll be high for ball 1. Ooh, cause a strike on the inside bottom corner. And that's going to be a little chip there to me. It fires over to first for out number 2. Rotating to the top of the order now. Number 10 coming in the box. 0 for 2 in the game. Popped out to shortstop her second time up back in the second. She got 2 outs on her, no runners on. And she's going to foul that one back for strike 1. A little too far inside. That'll be ball 1 called. Even up that count, 1-1. Up high outside, ball 2. Bringing that count. 2 balls and 1 strike now. And it'll be down low inside, ball 3. Number 10 get ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Oh no.
Pops her up. Trinity was calling for it, and I guess she missed her footing or something. We'll say reach on in there. E4. Don't know what that one was about. She makes it all the way to second. That'll bring up number 4, hitting in the 2 spot. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her last time back in the second. Fouls that one to the right side. Strike 1. Yeah, it'll be in there for ball 1. It's going to even up that count. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second.
Okay.
Pops are up. Foul ball back at the backstop. That'll be strike 2. Finds herself behind the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Woo, just barely missed it. Down low inside is going to even up that count. 2-2. Ball 2. And that's a good snag there by Mia, preventing the wild pitch. Ball 3 is going to bring the count full. 3-2 with 2 outs. Pops are up, foul ball on the right side. She'll come back and see it again. Nice shot out there in right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Here comes the runner from second, and she'll be in there with a single RBI. Coming in, number 27 going out. All right, number 3 in the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Runner at first. 2 outs. Buzz trying to get out of the inning. And it'll be down low outside. Comes out of her glove. Ball 1. And that's going to allow the runner to advance to second. Got to ride a pass ball on that one, unfortunately. I know it was low. That was a good pitch right down the pipe. Strike 1 looking. Evens the count up 1-1. Buzz trying to get out of this inning and get 1 more out of it. You need to get this final third out. There's a good pitch there. G picks it up over at short. Over to first to Kylie for out, number 3. This could be Buzz's 14U Nationals last chance here, going into the top of the 5th inning. Time is becoming of the essence now. I'm sure McCardle's looking to hold them off. As you can see on the player cards, number 11 Laney's going to be starting things off with hitting in the 9th spot. We're going to rotate to the top of the order with number 3 JC and number 27 Cosette. It's going to be your 9th, 1st, and 2nd hitter.
They got change. Substitution. 0-0 for 11.
All right, looks like number 00 Kylie coming in, substitute for number 11 Laney. She'll be coming in and getting her first at-bat of the game.
Now batting, number 00, Kaylee Hassel.
All right. Kaylee's ready. And shoots over to third, over to first, and that will be out. Number 1.
Now batting, number 3, JC Smith.
All right, we're going to rotate to the top of the order. Number 3, JC coming up with the box. 0 for 2 in the game. She's due for 1. Who's up there? Grounded out to a 1-3 her last time up back in the third. 1 out on her. Oh, yep, she stuck it out there. Strike 1 swinging. And tries to slap that one out. Fouls it off, and that'll be strike 2. JC finding herself behind the count now, 0-2. Up high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a shot out there. Right field. She's going to be safe on a single.
Now batting, number 37, Cozy Tyson.
All right, that'll bring up number 27, Cosette, coming up in the box. 1 for 2 in the game. Had herself a single and ended up going to second. Back in the third. She got a runner at first with some speed. 1 out on her. That'll be down low outside. Ball 1. Ooh, in tight. Ball 2. Down low outside. Ball 3. Cozy in a hitter's count now. 3-0. There's one down the pipe. Catches the zone. Strike 1 looking. Wasn't given the green light, I suppose. It was on the inside edge. 3-1. All right. Reaches on and we'll call that an error. Catcher interference, and she gets safely on first.
Now batting, number 6, Avery Welch.
That'll bring up number 6, Avery, hitting in the 3 spot. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 4-3 back in the third, walked in the first. She's due for 1. She represents the tie and run. She got 1 out. She got runners at first and second. And the coach out there hogging up more time. This is her second visit to this pitcher here. She knows what she's doing. She ain't fooling nobody. All right, here we go. 1 out. The big stick, number 6, Avery in the box. Runners at first and second. And it's a good take. Ball 1 down low. Up high, wild pitch. That'll move both runners. Now Avery has 2 in scoring position. Oh, that's hit hard, that's hit deep, and that's gone! 3-run shot! Avery Welch, number 6, ties the ball game with 1 swing of the bat.
Good job, Avery.
Big blast out there in right field over the 15-foot fence. I think that's about 215 out there.
Now batting.
You have to jack that one at least 230, 240. All right, maybe that's a spark the Buzz team needed. Up next, number 13, Gabrielle, 0 for 2. She's as well due for 1. Popped out to second base her last time up, back in the 4th. 1 out on her. That'll be up high, ball 1. Up high outside, ball 2. Finds herself ahead in the count now. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you got me. I want
There's 1 down the pipe. Strike 1 looking. Two balls, 1 strike. Fouls it back. Count is even now, 2-2. There's a nice shot out to right field, but it's caught by the right fielder for out number 2.
Now batting. Number 7, Trinity Franklin.
They must forgot I'm the reason the whole world acting crazy and get baptized. I'm rapping with this
All right, here comes number 7, Trinity. 1 for 2 in the game. Had herself a single up the middle her last time up, back in the 4th. 2 outs on her, no runners on. And I think he calls that a ball. I think. I heard him say something, but he usually hasn't been calling out balls, so. And pops her up. And that will be out, number 3. But with the big 3-run shot from Avery Welch, ties the ball game now, 5-5, going into the bottom of the 5th. Games cannot end in a tie, so it's going to be up to Athletics McCardo to try to walk it off here with 1 run.
that yours?
All right, we'll be right back. Want to pause for the audio? Don't go nowhere. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 99 starting things off with McCardo hitting in the 4th spot. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a single her last time up. Little dribble over to Avery. She's going to fire to Kylie over at first. And she came off the bag. And she will be in there with a single, but we got to scratch it down with an error. Her foot did come off, as much as I hate to say it. Scratch it down as an E3. But it doesn't hurt for Austin to argue the case. And that is the go-ahead over there at first now. He's going to ask the home plate umpire if he had a better angle. She is safe. That is the go-ahead over there first for McCardo. Next batter up, number 2, coming up with the box and then the 5 spot. 1 for 1 in the game. Reached on the error her last time up back in the 3rd. She's got the go-ahead over there first with no outs. They've already tried to test Mia's arm once today. That'll be a foul ball back for strike 1. Showing bunt. Calls strike 1. Leaves it out there. It was in the zone anyways. No balls, 2 strikes, runner at first. Showing bunt on an 0-2 count. And pops it up. That's going to drop for a base hit. It kind of takes a spin there. And they're going to have the go-ahead run at 3rd. That's a tough one to play out there. They had a lot of spin on it when it hit that turf. They were trying to get a good angle on it, and it just rolled back to the right side. This will be number 15 coming up in the box. 1 for 2 in the game. Struck out her last time up back in the 3rd. Has the go-ahead at 3rd. With no outs, they may try to bunt. Austin anticipating the short game here. Cardo team going to maybe try to walk this one off. Destiny with a little talk with the infield. Go over some scenarios. Number 15 is ready. Kendall's ready. Defense is ready. And I bet the runners are ready too. Let's see how McCardle plays the offense. Showing bunt. Oh, they got her in a pickle. There goes Avery. Here's the pickle. They got her. And they'll get one out. That was fun to watch. Runner comes all the way from first to third while the pickle was in motion. One ball. Go ahead at third now. That was a good bunt. What are you going to do? I mean, you couldn't lay that bunt down any better than that. Runner comes home from third, walk-off bunt, and that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. That was beautiful. I mean, it barely gave time for Avery to try to get the ball home. She couldn't quite get it there. Tried to, came out of the glove. And that will do it. Buzz Falls 5-6 over AM Academy. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. We got to check the Sports Engine app to see where we're at. Not sure if we're playing at 4:30 or at 5:45. But it is going to be right around the corner at any minute now. So we'll check that out. We'll be right back with you. As always, signing off.